Hey guys, Tyler here, and thanks for checking out my video. And in this video, we're going to be talking about my latest build for raiding on a Marksman Hunter in Old Deer. I'm currently in Heroic Old Deer right now. Still have a low item level, doing some high DPS, so I'm going to talk about that build and the Azerite traits / gear you need to do it. So, without further ado, let's get started.
Mr. Eggplant presents.
Alright, and welcome guys, and I hope you enjoyed the new little intro video there. It was a lot of fun to put together, and I appreciate Amir for drawing me my new Eggplant and the logo. So as for this new build, I'll go ahead and show you guys the talents, and I'll put them in the description of the video. Murder of Crows, and this is something I'm using for every fight except for like Zool. Zool, I don't use it, and I'll show you the one thing I change. So Murder of Crows, careful aim, because it works really well because you're prioritizing aim shots with this build. On a Zool, I just use explosive shot. Everything else is the same. This one doesn't really matter, but I do the heal, lowering the cooldown of the heal. And then this is the big meat and potatoes of this build. So you run with Steady Focus versus Hunter's Mark. For one, I hated Hunter's Mark. I hated that it's on the global cooldown, and it's really clunky and inefficient. So the way this one works is using your Steady Shot reduces the cast time of your next Steady Shot by 20%, stacking up to 2 times, equals 40% reduction after that too. Using any of their shot removes its effects, so you want to do them in succession. The reason it works is because you're going to be running with Lethal Shot, like I always have been. So Steady Shot has a 25% chance to cause your next aim shot to give you a guaranteed critical strike. So I know this isn't too different than what I had already been doing, but this is where the big change comes in. So I'm running with items with the Azerite power, Steady Aim. So your Steady Shot, which we're already going to be shooting a lot of now, increases the damage of your next aim shot against the target by 751, stacking up to 5 times. That's basically 3.5k of extra damage just for having this passive. I have 3 items that have it. It stacks. So at casting 5 of these makes my aim shot do basically 10k more damage. And since we're going to be prioritizing to use the crits, you're going to get the double damage on top of that. So I go from my DPS being like 8k on a boss to being 11 on a bad pull to like 13 or 14k. And I always try to go for the ones that have overwhelming power too, because this does stack. Hey, it looked like my mission's complete. That one does stack too. And so we're going to go and check out a video of me playing. That way I can show you guys what kind of damage to expect in a raid setting. Mind you, my item level is was in the video 343, so a low item level. You'll see on the right side of the screen, I'm keeping up with people with like 10 item levels above me. I know it does kind of stink that Marksman isn't at the high point of the DPS charge, like overall when you get to higher item levels, but I'm still doing well enough to hang with people that have 10 item levels or more ahead of me. And going based on my Warcraft logs, I'm in like the top 10% of Marksman Hunters, not just for item level, but for just overall Marksman Hunters, which does kind of, like I said, not bode well for how we set in DPS rankings. But let's go check that out, and I'll see you in a second. Alright, so this is from my guild's first kill of Heroic Talic in Old Deer, and right now I am trying to get all my Steady Aim stacks, buffs, whatever you want to call it, underneath Talic's health there. And once you get it to 5 and you get a proc of lethal shots, you want to make sure and use that. That way you can hit him for like 44k right there. And later on, when he's lower health, like 80, 85, 90k. This build doesn't fall off either, as you're going to see here in just a second. Same exact fight, same exact players. Look at my DPS compared to everybody else's. I didn't fall off where they did, and I have like 10 item levels less than most of these people in this raid, and that's nothing bad to say about them. It's just that this build is basically like a kill shot type build where it just ramps up and gets better longer the fight goes, especially below 20% health. So I don't use rapid fire at all. The only time I do is if it's procced and I'm running, like on Mother, that sort of thing. Otherwise, I never use it. It's very easy to learn. You just basically fish for procs, just like a fire mage. You just basically use your arcane shot whenever you have the procs, and otherwise you don't have to worry about focus. It's pretty easy. Alright guys, well that's pretty much all I had in this video. It's pretty short, sweet, and to the point. I probably won't be making another guide until there's a significant change or I see something crazy with Marksman Hunters. So I appreciate you watching. Consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up for this awesome skull and crossbones flag on my back here from Pirates Day. And until my next live stream, I do have those by the way, or videos, I'll see you later.